Hey, Adam here with a simple and fast review of a 600-watt smoke machine or fog machine. We're going to open it up, show you how it works, test it out, try it out with the remote control, and of course let you know whether or not it's worth buying.
Alright, so as we get this box open, the first thing you'll see is your user manual and your remote control manual. So please make sure you read those and understand exactly what goes on with them. This is going to be an additional piece for the top here. You'll have a remote and kind of a power plug here. You'll have the actual device and then the power connector here, and then your actual remote control. So as you get you might find some kind of padding stuff that's left over. As we see it, we'll see on the back here you'll have an auto fog, an LED, and a fog, as well as your manual controller. You'll see kind of a guide here on how much fluid is left. As we get this little bag open here, what we're going to find are a couple pieces that you will require. These will go in, kind of hold this thing so that it's easier to transport. So you'll just screw them on and tighten them on each side. And there you go. Now the next thing you're going to do, especially if you're going to be using a wireless receiver, is plug that in to the back, and that'll plug in very easily. And again, this will just be simply the receiver that connects with your remote control. Also on the back is the location for the power plug, so you'll make sure that's plugged in. And then on the front, you'll see kind of your lighting and your fog emitter. Now, there's instructions as mentioned here. There is a warm-up time of about 3 to 5 minutes. It weighs about 5 pounds, not important, or maybe important, but just make sure there's enough fluid in the tank before each use. So again, pour in fog fluid, make sure the metal liquid nozzle is totally immersed in fog fluid. So this thing is going to have to be immersed in it, so just be aware of that. So the first step here to get ready is to make sure you have some fog fluid, and of course make sure it's opened, and then you're going to go ahead and pour it into the fog machine. Making sure that your hose here is gonna be underneath the fluid. Screw your cap on, and now you'll have two different settings on the back here. You'll have the fog and the LED, and then auto fog as well, but we're going to primarily just focus on fog and LED and talk about the remotes. So let's go ahead and do that. So our remotes, this one here is going to work the fog on and off, and this one's going to work the LED and color. So with this, we're just going to slide that down, and unlock and lock is going to be basically your on and off. So we're going to go ahead, turn this on, and you'll see the LED start up. So we'll go ahead and turn that off for starters, and we'll go ahead and turn the fogging on. Now it may take a little bit to get started, So let's turn that on. Now it should take about 3 to 5 minutes for that to go on, so I'm going to turn the auto fogging off. It's usually going to take about 3 to 5 minutes to get the fog started, for the liquid to get heated up. So now that we're there, we're going to go ahead and press that on and off and just test out our remote. So that is working, and we'll get this LED going again. And we'll kind of just go with a strobe capability. There's flash, there's fade, and then there's smooth. I'm going to turn the brightness up because we're doing this during the day, and I hope I wasn't blocking that off, but we'll show you strobe. So we have flash, we have strobe, and I'll pump that out. And you can just change the colors as you want as well. And so I'm doing this outside to give you an idea just of how much smoke is coming out, fog. In a condensed area inside, it would probably smoke up pretty quickly. And it looks like it kind of is just on its own waiting for it to heat up, so it might be one of those things where we'll turn it on to auto. You can hear it kick on when it's ready to go. Just like that. And this light right here will be the indicator of whether it's good to go or not. So again, I've got a windy scenario, so it's not doing a great job of showing you how much you can fog stuff, but you can see how much it shoots out. It's pretty good. So coming at me now, there's a little smell of kind of like a smokiness, but it's not too bad. But it does kick off every once in a while, so just be aware of that. So to me, this is a pretty cool little machine, affordable. If you're looking to put it in like a room, a gym, or something like that, this thing could do a nice job, especially without being in the daytime in the light. So I'll try it out later tonight just to kind of test it out with the dark. All right, so that'll give you an idea of what the strobe effect looks like. But I'm just going to have it float here, and I'm going to turn it on. We're at about dusk right now, so as you can see, it does a pretty good job of getting smoke out, and it looks real cool. So much better creating an environment of kind of fog at night than it does during the day, obviously, and it kind of just lingers better. Again, indoors might be a little bit easier, a little bit better, but to me, this is totally worth buying. Hopefully the review helps, and thanks for watching.